In this one, talking about this Eastern Conference matchup between the Boston Celtics and the Milwaukee Bucks. We're going to give our lean on where we see the better value on the over-under with that total number hovering around 218 points. Heading into Game 5, it's a do-or-die situation for the Celtics, who have been pretty streaky, to say the least, thus far in the postseason. They ended up winning their first 5 games in a row, a 4-game sweep of the Pacers, followed by a Game 1 22-point win in Milwaukee. But since then, the Celtics are now on a 3-game losing streak as they've allowed the Bucks to have quite a bit more offensive success over these last 3 outings than what we saw from Boston back in Game 1 when they held Milwaukee to just 90 points. Since then, they've given up 123, 123, and 113 points, respectively. And since it's a situation where the Celtics have their backs against the wall, they have to win to continue on with their postseason lives. We feel like the Celtics are going to try to play more so to a defensive type of matchup, given the fact that the Bucks, obviously the best offensive team in the NBA this year, feel very comfortable playing in those offensive-oriented affairs. Now, in the last outing that these two teams played in Boston, it was actually a little bit to the underside with that total hitting 214 points, and we look for the Celtics to try to bring that down even more so today to try to replicate the success they had back in Game 1. So the home team, the Milwaukee Bucks, they could be getting a little bit complacent now that they're up 3-1. They have a stranglehold on the series. They'd love to finish things out in Game 5 at home, but it's just human nature, and we see this all the time where teams get into a situation where complacency sets in and they end up not having quite as good of a performance. With the Bucks, very impressive what they were able to do. Back-to-back wins in Boston, not an easy thing to accomplish. The Bucks were able to do this. And like I said, Milwaukee, they're a very offensive-oriented group. First in the NBA in scoring, 11th in total team defense, in contrast to the Celtics, who are 8th in total team defense and 14th in scoring average. So they tend to play a little bit lower with those numbers this year in terms of the totals that they've been hitting, in contrast to the Bucks. And since the Celtics' lives are on the line here in the postseason, we like them to try to grind this one out in the half court, slow things down, try to replicate more of the success that they had back in Game 1. So with that being the case, we feel like the under 218 points is going to be the better value bet. If you agree, give the video a thumbs up. Disagree, give it a thumbs down. You can check out all of our picks for today over at stumpthespread.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and hope to see you guys back here for our next video.